Yowza. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to more Killer Frequency. Yeah. I was gonna say something else, but I drank water weird. I mean, I like, I choked on it. It went down the wrong pipe. That's how weird it was. Anyway, quick summary as to what happened last time in this game. I need to start taking notes, because summarizing games off the top of my head is hard. Is very hard. Alright, so last time, we are a, once super popular radio DJ, who got moved to this, small town for some reason. So, according to our character, he used to have millions of, audience, like, listeners, I guess. Thank you for the good news about September, Twitch. What? Why am I getting that? Alright, what is it? So, he used to have millions of viewers, but for some reason, I don't think they've exactly said why, he got moved in this tiny town of 1,000 people doing local radio to about 35 listeners a night max. On this fateful night, he got a call from the 911 operator. That's right, the 911 operator calls him and tells him that he's got to pick up the slack for 911 because the sheriff was just killed by the Whistling Man, or I think that's, yeah, the Whistling Man, who was a serial killer who was around town, what, like 30 years ago, 50 years ago, something like that. And the Whistling Man also attacked the deputy, who is now unconscious, and so the 911 operator has to drive out of town to get to contact out of town other police to get help, and also get help for the deputy. So we're now the 911 operator while also hosting a radio show, and it's very silly. And so far, we've saved a bunch of people and also let someone die. So there was Sandra, the jazz hands lady. She likes doing jazz jogging or something like that. We saved her from the killer. This dude named, I forgot his name. He's the journalist at the newspaper. He died. We accidentally got him killed. There was, Dr. Virginia, who, I guess she's like a coroner or does autopsies. I don't know. She's some kind of doctor like that. And we saved her by, by sending frat boys to save her from the, from the killer. We also saved, this one kid who was in a maze. I don't know what, in the maze. I don't know why he was in the maze. Oh, no, he was meeting with his girlfriend, trying to meet with his girlfriend in the maze. We also saved, a teenager who was getting pranked by her friends, in, like, a haunted mansion. One of her friends did get killed, but the rest of them, they all managed to escape. And then we found out that, there's a secret room in the basement of our radio station, which was, being used by our janitor, Clive, who we have not seen in person. He's probably dead now, based on the tapes that we saw in the secret room. We thought he was the serial killer. He wasn't. He was actually trying to figure out who was gonna be killed next. Yeah, we're pretty sure he's dead. We're pretty sure the town is covering up something, and the deaths so far have to do with it. At least that's what it seems like so far. Oh yeah, I forgot. There was also the karate guy who tried to fight the Whistling Man, but he died. We couldn't save him. So there's 2 people who died. I forgot about. Hold on, sorry. Alright, sorry about that. Anyway, as I was saying, there was a karate guy who also died. He tried to fight the killer and did not succeed. Anyway, so let's continue with our manager, co-host, whoever she is, Peggy, who was gonna tell us something. I don't know what. Next weird drink needs telekinesis and sparkles. I know, right?
I've been running out of stuff to pad our airtime with.
Hey.
Peggy, you work in radio.
Forrest, I'm stressed. I mean, really. How are we supposed to keep a show going with all this happening?
Trying to remember what my buttons are. This is my stash of things I've collected from the outside world. Why must you place the ruler that way? Alright, let's continue the show.
This is our job, Peggy. We gotta do it.
You're right. So, what's the plan now?
I think we should call Virginia back.
All right, I'll get her on the line. When you're ready, shut the music off.
Hello again, Gallows Creek. This is Forrest Nash. We're circling closer to the truth behind tonight's events. To this end, we're calling back one of our earlier callers, Virginia Sullivan.
She's the doctor. Virginia's the doctor.
Fredman Plunker here.
Oh yeah, there's the frat guys that we summoned to her house.
You goose.
Plunker, it's Goose.
Goose! Goose, 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 goose! Where are you? Get your ass here. The party has moved.
Oh, cool. Where's it moved to?
This old lady's house. She's pretty cool, though. Dude, she said we could raid her liquor cabinet if we stayed and protected her. Of course, we're not drinking anymore. We're staying sharp in case that whistling turd turns
Whistling turd.
The old lady might need our help.
Of course, man. Of course. Hey, could you put me on with the old lady? You
Yeah,
know,
put us on.
check if it's cool for me to drop by.
Oh, there's that goose respect we love.
What?
I'll grab her now.
Hello? Is this Goose?
Hey, Dr. Sullivan.
Who is this?
Hey, Virginia, it's Forrest. I'm glad you're still okay.
Oh, Forrest. Sorry, I'm still jumpy.
Sorry to hear that, but listen, hey, we need to talk.
We need to talk.
We're calling because we think you can help us.
We're broadcasting this on live radio, by the way.
Me? What would I know?
Does the name Clive mean anything to you?
Clive? No. I don't know that name. What are you asking about this for?
You mentioned that name earlier when you called us the first time.
I don't know what I said then. I was petrified, Forrest.
Petrified
The
Forest.
janitor at our station, and we know you spoke to him in the past.
Forrest, please. You don't know what you're doing.
Oh, we're broadcasting this live.
Virginia, it's okay.
He's already come for you.
Clive won't be coming after you.
Pretty sure he's
We
dead.
think Clive's dead.
Dead? But isn't he? He's the whistling man, Forrest.
Nope.
We thought so too, but
You don't understand. All those years ago,
It's okay, Virginia. He's gone. We found evidence to suggest he... well...
and we found your autopsy reports for George Barrow.
How? I saw him destroy
Oh,
them.
clearly
Well, he didn't. I don't know if he kept them or made copies or what.
Man,
but
he has
we found them,
powers to make
and
echoes.
We know it's related to what's happening tonight, which is why
I have power to make echoes too.
Why
Look at all
did
these
you
echo
write a
records.
false report?
All right. One day, I came into work to find a boy on my slab. And as I finished the autopsy, this man, Clive. He just burst in, and he started making demands to give over the reports, to falsify what I found. Of course I said no, but, well, when someone wants to make you do something, they can use the carrot or the stick. For me, he used both.
I haven't been keeping track what my high score
my
is.
sister is sick.
Oh, sick? In what
She
way?
has a chronic condition that's never going away. It's expensive to treat, and it was getting to where I couldn't afford it. And Clive promised me that his employer would pay for my sister's treatment
See.
if I did what he said, and that if I ever spoke about this, he'd beat me to within an inch
Ooh.
of my life. I don't know why he had me do it, but
I've heard of Beat
my
Saber, but
sister
Beat Corner.
needed me. You have to understand, she needed me.
We understand.
Speak for yourself, Peggy.
Thank you, Virginia. That was brave.
Why is that an option?
I just want this nightmare to end.
This will help end it, Virginia. Thank you.
Stay safe, Virginia.
Okay. You got anything to say, Peggy?
So, Virginia's tied up in all of this.
Clive threatened her to keep quiet about George's death. But for who? Why cover up these details? Well, we know Sandra was involved in George's death. Do you want to call her?
I do.
All right, but before we go asking questions, I think we should know what we want to ask. Is that fair?
Yeah, we need to ask her about finding the body. She was the one who discovered it, but something just doesn't add up.
100%. She knows more than she's saying.
I wonder what she's hiding.
We'll hopefully find out soon. Anyway, just be careful when you're talking to her. Don't push too hard. We don't want her to hang up.
I'll be careful.
All right, calling her now. Hopefully she's at her jazz studio.
At her jazz studio.
Aha! Forrest, you're through.
Hello, this is Sandra at Jazz Pizzazz
Jazz Studios.
Hello again, Sandra! It's Forrest Nash of 189.16, The Scream. And you're live on air.
16. Oh, I always thought folks called into a radio show, not the other way around. How jazzy. What can I do for you?
Well, we're trying to understand what's behind the attacks tonight. We had a few questions.
We have some questions.
Of course. Heck, after the way you saved my life, I'd say yes to just about anything you asked.
Alright.
Really? Well, that sounds nice. I might just call you back tomorrow then, too.
Oh, you got my number.
Uh,
But what about tonight? Is there anything you want to talk about right now?
Remember why we called, Forrest.
we're playing soft, okay?
The whistling man might have targeted you.
Ha! As far as I could tell, he was just a knife-wielding psycho with superhuman cardio. He'd have chased after anybody.
Right. Well, we think he might be chasing specific people. People who know about the death of a boy named George.
Oh, I don't know anything about that. Sorry.
Have you had to keep quiet about anything? Any secrets you've had to
Hope
keep?
the soundboard counts.
What would I have to keep quiet about?
I don't know. I mean, could be that you've seen something or...
Characters just ignore the soundboard, sadly.
I never saw anything. And even if I did, what would that matter? And it was years ago.
Sandra, are you okay?
It was years ago.
We know, Sandra.
You do? You know about?
Yes. Of course.
This studio is my life. After I found the body in the river, it was my studio. Do you understand?
Sure.
Why is the game giving me these options that are just obviously...
Growing up, he said he'd stop if I just needed to keep quiet. And everything would be okay.
You covered up the murder of a...
Oh, no, that's not what I meant!
Studio. That's...
That's not what I meant, Forrest! I was saying that they were... You dumbass Forrest. What are you doing? God fucking damn.
Low.
I'm trying to say that them trying to keep her dance studio, whatever.
This is Sandra.
Come the fuck on, Forrest. That's not our game. Why would you fucking do this? That is the worst. The worst way of saying that option.
Oh, I always thought folks.
Just like you fucking list, how could you do this? Not that's low.
Jesse, what can I do for you?
Who the hell playtested that part?
We're trying to understand what's behind the attacks tonight. We had a few questions.
God damn.
Forrest.
Now I have to do this all over again.
Heck, after the way you saved my life, I'd say yes to just about anything you asked.
Really? Well, that sounds nice. I might just call you back tomorrow
What
then
is
too.
this? Ew, is that gum?
But what about tonight? Is there anything you want to talk about right now?
Remember why we called, Forrest?
Of course. Do you know why the Whistling Man might have targeted you?
Ha! As far as I could tell, he was just a knife-wielding psycho with superhuman cardio. He'd chase after anybody.
Right. Well, we think he might be chasing specific people. People who know about the death of a boy named George.
Oh, I don't know anything about that. Sorry.
Have you had to keep quiet about anything? Any secrets you've had to keep?
What would I have to keep quiet about?
I don't know. I mean, could be that you've seen something or heard something.
I never saw anything. And even if I did, what would that matter? And it was years ago.
Sandra, are you okay?
It was.
Why does Forrest suddenly have all these options to be awful?
We know, Sandra.
You do? You know that?
Yes, of course.
This studio is my life. After I found the body in the river, I couldn't lose my studio. Do you understand?
Sure, I understand.
When the rent just kept going up, he said he'd stop if I just needed to keep quiet. And everything would be okay.
Right? Like that's low ... That was not what he did. He went, "Fuck you, Sandra. That's the worst shit you could have done." What the hell is this? Who designed this part? Come on. I'm so mad about that.
Of course. We understand.
I mean, it's not like I killed him. What was the harm in saying I found him in the reservoir instead of the river? Right? Right? I'm sorry. I can't do this.
Oh, she dropped the phone.
And she's gone. I don't think that could have gone any better. You truly did great, Forrest.
Well, folks, if anyone out there has any thoughts on what's going on tonight, please call in.
That's good timing. We've got a call waiting just this second.
Alright.
Welcome to 189.16 The Scream with me, your host, Forrest Nash.
Hi, Forrest. I know this is really out of the blue with everything happening tonight. But I wondered if you could send this special birthday message to my
This is gonna be Ponty's Pizza, isn't it again?
You know what? I'd welcome a change.
It's gonna be Ponty.
I'd be glad to.
Thank you, Forrest.
Pepperoni.
Uncle Ronnie. His first name's Peter, but he never liked his name. But since he always had salt and pepper hair, even as a kid, can you believe it? Folks always called him Pepper.
Thanks for the history lesson. Is there anything besides happy birthday you'd like to say? Oh my god damn it!
Yes! Tell him he can get the best birthday deals and party packages here at Putney's Pizza. Starting at
You son of a bitch! Stop calling me.
Sorry, Forrest. Let's just move on. We've already
Peggy,
got another caller on.
You know, you could see their phone numbers. Please stop letting...
This is 189.16 The Scream. I'm Forrest Nash. You're on the air, caller. Caller. Ponty.
Ponty's Pizza! Always
Why is it always Ponty?
come rain or sleet or whistling man.
Peggy, what the fuck? Do your job! What are you doing, Peggy?
Forrest?
Peggy?
Forrest?
Are you okay, Peggy?
Forrest?
I hope the whistling man gets in with his own pizza slicer.
Jesus, Forrest?
Jesus, Peggy.
Sorry, that was...
Stop answering his fucking calls.
It's been a high-stress night. Don't worry about him anymore, okay?
Oh, yeah, so you say that, and then you're gonna let him in 5 more times.
We've got another call, whenever you're ready.
Folks, don't spend your money at Ponty's Pizza. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Moving along, I'd like to welcome another caller to 189.16 The Scream with me, Forrest Nash. Who may I say is calling?
Well, hello again, Forrest.
Don. Don? We played your song, Long Ride Home. Did you hear it? Can you tell us?
Never mind that now. First, I'm calling because I need your help.
Are you in danger?
I sure am.
Oh, boy.
Do you mean
Yes, he's after me now.
you?
I think so. He must have heard me on the radio helping you.
Helping? You didn't exactly help.
Maybe I've been helping more than you know. I was out following a lead, trying to work out who would be next, after Chuck.
And what happened?
And I started to feel like I was being followed. I came back to my apartment building, but this newfangled security system has me locked out. I need you to help me get inside.
You don't have a key?
Can a neighbor let you in?
I only moved in last week. I don't know anybody yet. There's not even a buzzer here, only the keypad for the entry code. I need that code to get inside.
Which apartment block do you live in? Maybe one of our listeners lives there too.
It's the new Woodside apartment building. It's a town hall in a trailer park, but I doubt any of your listeners live there. I don't have many neighbors.
Sounds like a prime piece of real estate.
The sound really carries at night. Shit.
Trailer? Oh, there it is.
Sounds like a noisy part of town.
It is. Boy, I wish he'd muscle that thing in. Oh. And now he's blasting David Scopo out of his window. This night can't get any.
I'm making it kind of worse.
He's coming down the street.
So Woodside apartment.
Forrest, please, I need your help. I need the code for that security system, or I'm gonna die.
What's the name of the security system?
There's a sticker on the box. It says Starling Security 4000. There's a keypad, and it looks like it wants a 6-digit number.
I see.
Starling Security 4000, huh?
That's right. Very newly installed.
I feel like we've not had any...
Gets me.
Yeah, of course. Don't worry, Don.
Thank you, Forrest.
I feel like we've not got any clues about something like that yet.
I'll sit out of sight.
But I don't know why we would have the clues to a security system there.
All right, folks. Here's a little tune for you all to enjoy while I try to break Dawn into her apartment.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? No way.
You were pretty quiet there, Peggy.
Forrest, was it just me, or was there something...
Yeah, it wasn't just you. Something was weird about that.
Yeah, well, tell you what, we have a Starling 4000 or whatever here at KFAM. Clive bought one for the station. Maybe we can find something to help. Well, I'm not sure who, but to help someone.
She's definitely trying to break into that building.
Okay, so she's locked out of the Woodside Apartments, and somewhere Clive probably has the papers for the Starling 4000.
Of course. How does this place have such creepy sounds? Maybe in here? Oh, this is where we put our autopsy stuff. Did the noises match the neighbor? They might have. Like, but like that just means that she could be there. Is she calling from like a cell phone in 1984? What is going on? What's she calling from? Or 1987, I guess. Maybe it's in his weird room. What's this say? I can't read it. Oh, that's the long road home. I don't know where I'm looking. I'm all like pointing at things. I feel like I would have found it already. It was here. Don't know where game wants me to look though. Why would Clive have it installed? Isn't he just like the janitor? Is he also like night security? What's going on? Why does this place have so many chairs? Ooh, pencil. That's just the autopsy and the sheriff's notes.
Order delivery form. Starling must have left this by accident. The system's not even installed at Woodside.
Uh-oh. Trying to break in here. He also mentioned that she knew where the disc was. Peggy, we got some issues.
Welcome back, Forrest. Find anything?
Nothing by way of key codes.
I see.
Any ideas, Peggy?
Dawn says she's stuck outside the Woodside apartments with the whistling man nearby. She's locked out because of some new security system.
Yeah, the Starling 4000.
Right, and we had the same security system delivered here. Clive was going to install it, so check the basement. I guess that's where Clive would have stuff like that.
Thanks, Peggy.
No problem. Don't take too long.
Alright, so there's more than just this? Alright. Every time you go downstairs, it plays this creepy music. Your radio station. Can't you guys like pump radio into here? Why is it right over there? Oh, it's the exit side. Alright. Anything else in here?
Starling 4000.
The manual.
User manual. Ah, these codes should come in handy.
Well, Forrest, you gotta listen. You gotta realize that something bad is gonna happen if you give her these codes. She's gonna break in to our radio station. What are you thinking, Forrest? Alright, please enter the code in the keypad and feel total peace of mind. Starling security alarm system comes with a range of features. The default codes for these features are listed below. Please change these codes immediately to prevent unwanted entry. Alright, when entering codes and commands, sequential key depressions must be made within 4 to 5 seconds of one another. 4 to 5 seconds elapse without key depression, the entry will be aborted, and it must be repeated from the beginning. If you make a mistake while entering a security code, stop. Press star and then start over. If you stop while in the middle of entering a code, then immediately start the entry over and an erroneous code might be entered. Alright, what did this say again? Alright. Delivered and installed. New installation date, 17th of September. It is currently the 2nd, or close to the 2nd of September. It's the 3rd, so that's today. Yeah, oh, no, I'm gonna give her the alarm code. Yeah, the alarm test. Yeah, that's what I'm given. Alright. Here goes.
Welcome back, Forrest. Find anything?
The Starling 4000 security manual. It's got a bunch of codes.
Good. And did you find anything else?
I saw a list of everyone else who bought the Starling 4000. Know who was on there?
Oh my god. Roller Ricky! Do you think we should give him a call? Is that crazy? I don't know what you'd say, but...
Just put me through to Don. I'll take care of this one way or another.
Okay, if you say so. When you're ready, shut the music off. Line 1, whenever you're ready.
Let's go.
Don, are you there? This is
Alarm
Forrest
test,
Nash
1915-19.
The Scream.
Oh, thank God you're back. I'm so afraid. What's the code to the gate?
Alarm test.
The code is 191519.
Thank you, Forrest.
Uh-oh.
Son of a bitch. Ah!
Is she?
What is happening?
Yeah, stay out! Nobody disrespects the sanctity of the ring. Don't ever come back here again. I'm calling the cops.
Thank God.
Hello? Is someone there?
Ricky, get back inside and turn on the radio. Whoever that was, she was trying to break into the ring.
She? Forrest, man, you got no idea. That was him.
What?
That was the whistling man. The alarm gave me just enough time to get my rifle. I don't like hurting folk, but I can't let anything happen to Maxie. He's my best friend, you know? Listen, man, I'm heading back inside. Gonna barricade that window.
Oh boy.
My man,
What's going on here?
you and Peggy can skate for free whenever you want, forever. That's a done deal.
You want to turn off the code?
Thanks, Ricky. Can't wait.
You got it. Talk to you soon.
Okay, Gallows Creek. Here's some music while we process what just happened.
Alright, so is the whistling man a woman? Oh, some music, right. Have some late night lurkers.
So, the whistling man is a woman?
I had my suspicions.
Yeah, sure, Forrest. You just never mentioned it. She called up. You spoke to her multiple times.
I knew she wasn't right.
Or a voice actor, it's
Right,
true.
Sherlock. Why do you think she requested that song?
This is the song that she requested. I'm gonna let Peggy hang for a bit. She's gonna let Ponty's Pizza call again, so. Does it have lyrics or anything? No. This radio station doesn't play songs with lyrics.
To get me outside?
Maybe, but how? She didn't know the song was outside
mean, she
to
could've.
start with.
That's right. She never actually attacked me out there.
So, what now?
I guess I should make an announcement. We do have new info.
Okay, kill the music and you can make the
Instrumental screams only.
Okay, you're live in 3, 2.
Hey folks, this is Forrest Nash here. I hope you're all safely locked inside. For those of you listening to that last call, you might be wondering what to make of it all. Here's our take. We now believe the killer is actually a woman. One who might manipulate you into letting her in before she attacks you. We're neighbors. Look out for each other and stay safe. The killer was calling themselves Dawn. This could be a fake name. If anyone needs help or you have info on the killer, please call in. You folks
Don't look out for women.
Number, right? It's 911. Hopefully, our next caller can help shed some light on our killer.
Hey, we had a call come in.
Okay, folks.
Better not be Potty's Pizza, Peggy.
This is Forrest Nash, and you're listening.
Please help me. My name is Casey Moore. I'm at 25 Nancy Drive. My best friend's been stabbed. He's bleeding everywhere. I don't know what to do. Please help me.
Easy, easy. Take a breath. Relax.
Okay. We'd been out at the reservoir. We were heading back to his place when we heard this whistling all of a sudden. I just started freaking out. He screamed at me, told me to hide. I'd never seen him like that, and I just panicked.
Awesome, a medicinal
and ran
bomb.
and hid in a bush.
Oh no, Forrest.
Then what happened?
He went up the road and talked to someone. I couldn't really hear or see anything. It sounded like he might have known the person, and they just stabbed him.
Casey, was he talking to a woman?
I don't know. They had a mask and wore all black. That's all I know. Please, we need help here.
I'll get you help, but I need to know. Where did the masked person go?
They left him to bleed out. I waited until they were gone, then dragged him into the garage and called 911.
Wait, why didn't she make sure he was dead?
I don't know. I think I heard them say something like, "It's not so funny now, is it?" Before they left, but
Why?
please, he needs to get to the hospital. I can't drive, so we need an ambulance.
Forrest, the ambulance was
Yeah,
destroyed
the ambulance
in
was
explosion at
destroyed.
the gas station. You should get all the info you can.
Can you tell us where your friend was stabbed?
They stabbed him in the stomach, and then stabbed him again in his leg when he was on the ground, and it's
Also, it was Leon Kennedy.
there in his leg.
What's your friend's name, Casey?
Jason Parker.
We'll be right back. Peggy, patch us through to the hospital.
On it. Phoning St. Gabriel's
The,
now.
the hospital's right next to Roller Ricky's. It's fine.
Hello, St. Gabriel's Hospital. How can I help you?
Hi, this is Forrest Nash from 189.16.
189.16.
We have a stab victim at 25 Nancy Drive named Jason Parker. He's been stabbed in the stomach and the leg. He's bleeding heavily.
Oh, God, I'm sorry. The ambulance is...
Ambulance.
I know, but please, we need something or he's going to die.
Forrest, Listen, you're going to have to get him here. We need to see him, and we can't get there ourselves right now.
We don't have any way to drive him right now. And even if we did, he's bleeding out fast.
All right, listen. We need to buy him time to get here. That means stopping the blood first, and then finding someone to stabilize him. To stabilize him, you really need someone with first aid training. Do either of you have any?
No.
Me neither.
Damn it. I'm really sorry about this, but I have other patients who can't wait. All I can do is talk you through the procedure as quick as I can, and then leave the rest to you. Think
All right.
you can handle that?
Hit me. I'm sure we can handle it.
Okay, from the top. If he's bleeding
He's
out,
bleeding out.
then you need to get him
Comfortable and try to stem the bleeding. Okay.
Lay him down.
Lay him down.
Apply continuous pressure
Pressure.
directly to the affected areas. When the bleeding slows, get a clean cloth of some kind and hold it over the wounds.
Clean
Get
cloth.
them comfortable. Apply pressure. Clean cloths when slowed. Got it. I think.
You said he was stabbed, right? If the object he was stabbed with is still in him, don't take it out.
Right, take it out.
It's
Got it.
stopping the worst of the bleeding right now. If anything, you should secure it so it stays where it is.
I wouldn't have thought of that. It makes sense, though.
Tourniquet around the neck. Right.
That was a lot of info. But I think we can handle this.
Glad you got it so far, because there's more to go.
Alright. So, comfortable. Pressure. Clean cloth. Don't take it out.
I'm still with you, Doc. What else do we need to
Doc,
know?
she's a nurse.
He's lost a lot of blood, he may enter shock. If he does, act fast. If you apply a cloth and it's bleeding through, don't remove it. Just apply it
More cloth.
on top of it. If it's safe, elevate his legs.
Elevate.
Blood circulating to his vital organs. Try to keep him warm.
Keep warm.
Rest and reassure him.
Reassure.
The patient to stay calm.
All right. Don't replace bandages. Elevate his legs. Keep him warm and calm. This is a lot.
I'm really sorry. That's as much as I can give you right now.
Present layer. Stick
Try to
fingers in
stop
the
the
outlet.
bleeding. Find someone to get him stabilized and get him here as quick as you can. Good luck.
Alright.
All right, Forrest. Casey's still on line 1.
Casey's at the bat.
Hello? Hello? Forrest, are you there?
I'm here. How is Jason doing?
Badly. He's still bleeding. I need help. I've been putting pressure on his stomach wound since you left. But he's still bleeding. I don't know what to do.
That's good, Casey. The nurse said to do that.
What about the knife in his leg? It's gotta be hell. Should I pull it out?
Oh yeah, for sure. Don't touch that knife.
No, don't touch the knife. The bleeding will get worse if you pull it out.
Are you sure? I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop making suggestions.
No, don't worry, Casey. We're a team here. We're all going to get Jason through this. Casey, is his leg wound bleeding right now?
I hate looking at that knife. Yeah. It's bleeding. His stomach is worse, though.
I think we need to secure the knife so it doesn't move around. Do you have anything you can tie around it?
Yeah. There's some laundry piled up on top of the dryer, some cloths on the hood of the car, and what else? I guess I've got my jacket.
Look in the laundry for something like a towel or a shirt. Hold that over the wound.
Okay. Looks like I'm gonna have to buy you some new
At least
wipes.
wipe the evidence off the knife. I like how she's like, let's use some cleaning cloths that we definitely wiped on stuff already.
It's secure. I'm putting pressure on his stomach again. Oh, I'm starting to think we might make it.
Forrest, can I have a word?
Casey, I'm gonna have a quick word with Peggy. Keep putting that pressure on and let us know when the bleeding is under control. You're doing great.
But what if something happens?
We'll still be here. Just shout if you need anything, and we'll be there. I promise.
Okay. I'll wait. Jason, please be okay.
What do you want, Peggy? Why now? Peggy?
What's up, Peggy?
We can't stay on the line with her all night. Dawn is still out there. What if other people need us?
You're right. She's probably on her way to her next target right now.
Exactly. And you heard the nurse. We need someone there with training who can stabilize him.
Well,
He's
who?
gotta get to the hospital somehow.
Could somebody nearby help them?
Roller Rickies.
Maybe drive them to the hospital?
You know, that's exactly what I was wondering.
Do you have anybody in mind?
I might. A little before you started working here, KFAM did a mandatory first aid training course. Me and Karen missed it because we were away on a producer getaway.
You skipped it, didn't you? Never mind. So, how does KFAM's first aid course help us?
Casey said they're at 25 Nancy Drive, right?
Yeah? Why?
They put up a bunch of cheap houses around there about 10 years ago. So a bunch of people here at the station live around there.
Do you think any of them could help Casey and Jason?
Probably, but I don't know who lives there. And since I missed the training day,
How do you not?
I don't know who knows first aid.
Could you call them and ask?
I don't know everybody's numbers. I've only ever called Karen. Everybody's personnel info is probably in Reggie's office.
Reggie's
Got it.
office, all
I'll
right.
look through their files in Reggie's office. It's a life or death situation. I'm sure they won't mind.
Right. But there are a couple of problems with that.
Problems?
Go on.
It's sensitive information, so Reggie probably locked it in his safe.
Great. Great. Do you have any idea what the combo for the safe could be?
Not a clue. Reggie's a serial note taker, though. Maybe something in his office will give it away. Right. There is something else.
I'm not gonna like this, am I?
Have you ever heard, "The future is floppy"?
Peggy,
Oh,
what the
God.
hell are you talking about?
I'm talking about floppy disks. Floppy disks are like these.
What is this? Is this
futuristic
999?
with information on them. You put them in a computer and they do something.
Peggy, I know what a floppy disk is.
Anyway, Reggie decided that the future is floppy and started phasing out our physical records and replacing them with these floppy disks. I imagine it's the same for our personnel files.
That's good to know. Since we haven't heard anything from Casey, I'm guessing Jason's okay for now. I'll check out Reggie's office and see what I can find.
You'll need a key for that.
Why do you have the key to his office?
Under my door now.
Thanks, Peggy. I'll just have to look around.
What do you mean?
Good.
Okay.
I'll patch my mic down to the office so you'll hear me over the intercom.
All right. Thank you.
I'm not getting in there tonight.
Where is his office? Is it downstairs? Is his office downstairs? There's no other doors here. His office. Oof. I was like, is this fan on? Coffee room. I want to believe.
Hey, Peggy, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Did you find what we need?
I can't figure out how to get into this stupid safe.
No, I just wanted to make sure that you knew I was here. Why?
Reggie writes almost everything down somewhere. I'd recommend you...
Reggie Scott, first
Have
aid.
a look around. You're probably right. I'll let you know when I find something, or don't. Looks like I need a 4-digit code.
Axe Forever. Need to write pitch document. Good title. Bring back the original protagonist and villain. Axe Forever. Wow. Please insert floppy disk. Clive, if you're reading this, stop stealing my post-it notes. Alien sightings number 5, UFO River Park. Chalupacabras. Ask Jeannie where these tapes are. It's been been weeks now. It's overdue. Man keeps a lot of post-it notes. Remember, Reggie Jr.'s birthday is 9/10, not 10/9. Last year was a disaster.
Nope, that's not working. Must be something else. Nope, that's not working.
Oh.
Must be something else.
Yeah.
Nope,
What?
that's not working. Must be something else.
9/10, not... Okay. I guess that's not the important date. Is it this? 1810? No. Overdue. Clive, stop stealing my notes. Best boss. Maybe it's 10:18. It says important date, right? Hint, very important. Why are you putting a hint on here anyway? 0910. 10:09. I'm not seeing any other dates here. Are there anything? Maybe it's this one? 1308. Oh wait, 13. Are these dates written like European style? $1982. 1987. What's this floppy disk give me? Deep cuts.
This be it?
Oh, 1107. Okay, 1107. That's what it is. Pizza delivery killer who kills with a pizza cutter. Free slice on me. Terrifyingly, there is never any pizza. So he's making he's writing a novel. What happens to the original delivery guy? Maybe write him in as a final girl's boyfriend. Protagonist is college student Megan, a surname to follow. She's smart, beautiful, resourceful, and lactose intolerant. Amplifies the divide between her and the pizza killer. Takes place on 1107, very important date for the town. Great goose gathering event where a large number of geese appear suddenly and save the town from starvation. Try to link this into the greater story. Need to kill off Megan's support network throughout the movie, maybe like Acts 3, but even scarier. Maybe partner with Ponti's Pizza for the launch. 1 out of 10 orders just receive a pizza cutter and tickets to the movie. Oh. Alright, so it was 1107, right? Yeah.
Nice.
Alright, let's do this one by one, I guess. Okay, so this one is... Personal file, John Hedges. The heck was that? Let's see. John Hedges, newsreader, 14 Nancy Drive. Refused to engage with first aid trainer during the course. I know he was a war medic, but it was station policy to send everybody regardless. Apparently, there's a bunch of medical equipment in his home that he procured from the military at the end of his service. Is that legal? Do I need to report him? Spoke to John again about eating the free samples that Brad gets for his reviews. He said he'd stop, but he said the last 3 times too. Is it un-American and reprimanded war vet? So John Hedges seems like a good choice. Let's put Hio over here on top of the TV. John Hedges. He was a field medic.
Get a load of this, Peggy. Apparently, I'm
Forrest
a
Nash.
lone wolf type.
Can't believe we actually got the Forrest Nash.
We don't have time for this. We have a man literally dying on the line, and we're more interested in you.
His demands are a bit beyond our means, and he's currently blacklisted from any reputable station, but honestly, we don't have a reputation to lose. Forrest isn't really integrating with the team. Integrating with the team. Seems to have his lone wolf thing going on. Heard him call Jeannie Janie and Janine and Brenda in his first week. Hopefully this changes when he gets settled. Wow. Forrest? I paired Forrest with Peggy for his show. They seem to have developed a relationship of sorts pretty quickly, which is good because we don't have the show budget to pair him with Karen. Karen? Let's keep this. Let's do this one by one. Why not?
Hey, Peggy.
Peggy!
I think Reggie's on to you and Karen.
I've never seen someone gel with everybody as quickly as Peggy has. Her, Karen, and Barbara
Why are you reading?
have really become this little family already, and
Find someone who Don't waste time.
You're right. I'm sorry. I need to focus on possible candidates. I really shouldn't have read both. We're in a hurry.
Maybe we need to run the station on girl power. Hopefully it's cheaper than electric. Sometimes I wonder if Peggy secretly wants her own show. She hasn't been shy about getting involved in the calls on the screen. Sometimes it feels as though Forrest could just leave for a coffee mid-call and nobody would know. Peggy and Karen have missed another work event, this time first aid training, because of their training sessions. Their collection of cocktail parasols grows after each session. Why are they doing training sessions at a bar? Guys, please. They're going on dates with each other. Alright. Not in the right place. Bradley Carter, food critic. When I first hired Brad as our station's food critic, people said I was crazy. We only have 3 takeout places and a diner. What's the point? Then I say, you can't be afraid to explore the darkest reaches of the unknown. Or Henderson. Bradley and Barbara seem to be... Oh, this is Brad. Oh, no. Seem to be spending an awful lot of time together. I didn't realize she was so interested in Brad's work. Maybe I should join one of their after-work meetings sometimes? Reggie... Please. I've always wanted to learn more about food. Brad and Barbara ended up missing most of our first day session. Brad made a joke about practicing mouth-to-mouth, and Barbara got really upset and stormed off. That joke wasn't that bad. Reggie is just kind of dumb, I guess. Who was the first one? Oh no, that was the original disc. Karen has really stepped up her duties. She also did not do the first aid, so it doesn't matter. I'm starting to suspect that these producer training getaways are being strategically timed. They've now both missed Secret Santa, first aid training, and the Teddy Gallows Jr. station visit. Timberland twins, ever since Wes left us. Alright. Reggie does not want to pay her. I think this will be really good for Peggy. Alright, last one. Who's this? No one took the first aid training, apparently. Barbara is really getting on well with her staff. I get the feeling there's something going on with her and Brad. Call it a hunch. Barbara got another cat recently. She must have 5 now. Daisy, Murphy, Penelope, Freddie, and Lord Winston. I'll need to monitor productivity going forward. The cat photos are a big distraction for the rest of the team. Barbara laughed when I told her about the concept for my new horror script. I don't care what she thinks. A story about an alien egg at the center of the Earth set to hatch in February 30th is a great idea. Why else would we avoid having a February 30th? My lord. So, this is Barbara. So Barbara and Reggie actually did get, oops. Not Reggie. And, Brad actually did get first aid, it looks like. But they don't live near the right location, so... No, they missed the first aid session. So our best choice is actually... Why did I put this away on this side? I don't remember. So Karen is Peggy's friend. Alright, so this is the guy we want. I'm also gonna take mine. Peggy's can stay. Alright, so his number is 5420735. And he lives in the right place. John Hedges. 5420735. I probably don't have to memorize that, but... Anyway, let's go. Man, these noises are weirdly delayed. I got it. Oh, I have to do it from downstairs. Game, why? I literally walked back with all the information. Why do I gotta go back downstairs?
Hey, Peggy, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Did you find what we need?
I think I know who our best bet is to help Casey and Jason.
All right, good work. Who should I... Hello? Is anybody there? Please pick up.
Casey, I'm here. What's wrong?
Jason started going pale. I tried to give him a rest, but he just threw up everywhere. What's happening? What do I do?
God, it sounds like he's going into shock. Casey, just stay calm. It's going to be okay.
But the breathing seemed to slow down. Did I mess up? Jason, I'm sorry.
Casey, calm down. You've done everything right. I need you to listen to me, okay? For Jason.
What did the nurse say to do about shock?
Casey, I need you to elevate Jason's legs. We need to get the blood flowing to his vital organs.
Just trying to remember exactly what we're supposed to be doing.
I'm just gonna move you. This might hurt. Okay.
Man, she just had some boxes around.
I'm looking at my notes. We need to get Jason as warm and comfortable as possible. Do you have anything you could use nearby, Casey? Yeah. I still have some laundry next to me. I'll wrap him in some blankets.
Man, he did a big laundry load.
Sorry. Jason's bleeding through his bandages. Should I get him new ones? Or... Oh, God.
Don't remove the bandage. Apply another one on top of it. Do you still have something you can use?
I've used the rest of the laundry to keep him warm, so... I'll use my jacket. I can always get a new one. I'll fix his bandage and get him warm. Hold on, please. Sorry. I'm done. You're gonna be okay.
Ready?
Just relax now, okay? Boy, scared. Not doing well. Is he gonna...
Casey, I need you to be strong for Jason. Sit with him and reassure him that everything's gonna be okay.
Yep, just reassure him.
Okay. Please. I can't give him what he needs. Please.
Now we've got a phone number right on the screen.
All right, Forrest, we need to hurry. Jason doesn't sound like he's doing too well. You said you knew who to call earlier? Who was it?
We need to call John Hedges. He lives on Nancy Drive. He didn't really participate in the first aid training, but he's a former war medic. He's probably the most trained person we have.
Really? I never really spoke to him before. Oh, war medic, huh?
Yeah, and according to Reggie's notes, John keeps all of his old equipment at his house. He's something of a hoarder.
All right. What's his number?
5420735.
Calling now. Let's hope he picks...
Who the hell is this calling me? What time is it?
John, it's Forrest Nash here at KFAM. We have an emergency and we need your help.
Forrest? If this is a work emergency...
Not a work emergency.
Wait until the goddamn morning.
Medical emergency.
Leave me a note like everybody else.
John, no, this is a medical emergency. A man has been stabbed by the Whistling Man, or never mind. He's badly hurt and he's going to die unless we get someone to him now.
The Whistling Man? What kind of joke is this?
John, we're not kidding. A man is gonna die if we don't help him right now.
Seriously? I haven't been called on for over 10 years. Where's the patient? What's his condition?
He's at 25 Nancy Drive. I think we got his friend to stem the bleeding, but he's gone into shock. He's passed out right now.
You say he was stabbed? Do you know the extent of his injuries?
From what we were told, he has 2 major stab wounds. One to the stomach and one to the leg.
The knife is still in his leg?
Still in his
Yep.
leg, and the stomach wound is open.
Understood. Let me grab a few supplies and I'll head right over.
Let's go.
Damned if he dies on my watch.
Thank you, John. We'll let him know you're on your way.
Good luck.
Hello, Casey. Are you there? How are we doing?
Jason's lying on top of
Jason
John's watch.
and then just started thrashing.
When he was thrashing around, did he hurt you in any way? Are you okay?
I'm fine, but Jason passed out. Please tell me you found someone to help.
Casey, help is on the way. My colleague will be there soon.
You hear that, Jason? Someone is coming. You're gonna be just fine. Just hold on for me, okay? Just hold on. Come on.
Hello, Casey. This is John Hesser. I'm here about Jason.
Hey, let's go, John.
I'm guessing that's Jason there. Casey, I'm gonna need your help. Forrest, Peggy, don't you two worry. We've got this from here.
Let's go, John.
Forrest, we'll call you back later. I have to go now. Good luck, everyone. God,
You got there real fast.
it's gonna be all right.
And with that, the show moves on. We're sending our best wishes to Jason. Well, after all that excitement, I think we could use some music.
Come back upstairs when you're ready.
Hey, Daigo, how's it going? Yeah, here on Hey fam, 919218, The Scream. We're stealing my employee records from the boss's safe. And getting jump scared by my own footsteps. Here's my little hoarding pile. Hey Peggy, want some instructions on how to use the security system? Gotta hand it to me, right? Did you ever want to be the head of a company?
I better put a record on.
Fine. Storm Riders.
Let Storm Riders take you on a rock and roll ride with the Glam Jam.
Vibe is slowly getting infected by the Dark Souls brain worms.
Pretty
They're
great.
so infectious.
This might be your last break for the night, so try to enjoy it. Give me a buzz when you want to go back on air.
Breaks? Who needs breaks?
Let's roll.
You got it. We've got another call coming through, too. Okay, Forrest, shut the music off.
Whoops. Knocked my tape over. Tipped my tape over.
We have a call waiting.
Yeah, hold on. I gotta make the shot first. Let's go!
Welcome back to 189.16, The Scream. I believe we have another caller on the line. How are you tonight, caller?
Forrest, it's me, Roller Ricky. Oh, and Maxie's here too.
Good to hear from
Good to hear
you.
from you again. How are you both doing?
Oh, we're good, man, thanks to you. You're like our guardian angel.
That wouldn't be a bad look for you, Forrest. A little white wing halo number? Maybe something for the K-Fam Halloween party.
All right, everyone, let's calm down. Ricky, I'm just glad we could help you and Maxie.
Is there anything else we can help you with, Ricky?
Actually, I think I have some info that might help you.
Info?
Oh? What's that?
You see, man, me and Jason know each other.
You know each other?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we went to Gallus High and played on the football team together. He was a gnarly offensive linesman, and I was our star wide receiver. Runner Ricky, they called me.
Runner Ricky, alright.
And what does that have to do with tonight?
Well, because George, the guy who drowned, he was on our team too.
Uh-oh.
Tell me about him. What was George like?
I didn't know him for long, man. Sad to say. We had our first team party on the night he drowned. He seemed like such a good dude.
Ricky, were you there when George drowned?
No, man. Once the party,
Turned?
I beat feet out of there.
What do you mean?
Man, I remember George and his girl there. There was a whole lot of love, man.
Who is this
You
girl?
could see it, you know?
Ricky, please. What was her name?
I never got her name, man. He just called her Bean.
Bean?
I didn't really know her before, or see her after that.
Then what did she look like? Please, tell us anything you remember.
I just remember a pretty girl, man. I'm sorry.
Ricky, you said the party didn't last long. What happened?
We were just having a good time, and then the next thing I knew, everyone was running for their life. I looked up and saw a goddamn whistling man in the trees.
Whistling man?
And I never ran so fast in my life. I ran straight home. Didn't know about George until next morning at school.
I'm guessing it was whistling night, wasn't it? That the whistling man was just another kid.
Yeah. I don't know how George died, but I always felt like if anyone deserved to die that night, it should have been me.
Why you?
And
What did you do?
Can't believe they did that to you all.
yeah, but they did. And it took a long time to get over that, but yeah, just thought I'd tell you all what I know.
Thank you, Ricky.
This helps. Thank you.
You got it, man. Anyway, I think it's time for me and Max to free up your phone lines. Thanks for listening, man. I'll let you to it.
Night, Ricky.
Night, Maxie.
All right, folks. Looks like we got a new lead in the case. If anyone has any info about this mysterious Bean, please
Bean?
call in.
If she was George's girlfriend back then, she's probably in her mid to late 30s now. Huh. Oh, we have another call coming in, but hang on.
What's up, Peggy?
Is it Ponty's Pizza again? Peggy? Now that I got Pyromancy's unlocked, I'm
Peggy?
excited to get back. Oof.
You're gonna want to take this call off the
Oh,
air.
off the why?
Who is it?
Just do it.
All right, folks, it's time for another track. Here's one to help you sit back and relax. We'll be right back after this. I hope this is good news, Peggy. Who have we got?
Who indeed?
Find out for yourself on line 1.
Hello?
Forrest, I'm glad I got back through to you. Sounds like it's been a busy night, huh?
Oh, it's 911 operator.
It's Leslie, our 911 operator, leading the charge from Henderson to come save us. It's so good to hear from you. Are you okay?
We're doing okay. Sarah and I are both happy
Sarah?
to be headed back home.
We're happy to have you too. Wait, Sarah?
Oh, yeah, I mean Deputy Martinez.
Oh, they're dating
We
now.
got back into radio range a little while ago. We've been listening in, but haven't been able to get through until now.
It's been non-stop since you left. Please tell us you're bringing help.
You bet! I'm leading a whole goddamn squad towards Gallows Creek as we speak. Turns out somebody had cut the phone.
Someone cut the phone lines?
No idea what was happening.
That's great news. That's crazy about the phone lines, though.
The heck?
Do you think the whistling man cut them?
I'm guessing so. I don't know how the whistling man did it. But that doesn't matter right now. Listen, we're coming in hot, but we need your help. I know Gallows Creek isn't a big town, but if we don't know where the whistling man is, we can't get him. Her. That's where you come in.
You can count on us. What do you need?
Don't be pissy now, Forrest.
Long shot, but here goes. The whistling man already called up a few times. I bet she calls again. We're still a little ways out of town, so if she calls, stall her. Buy as much time as you can for us to get in. And while you're talking to her, try to figure out where she is. We'll be listening in, so once her location is known, we'll head straight there and end this nightmare.
I'll do my best.
I know you will.
What even are some of these conversation options? They're just like dead ends, it sounds like.
Forrest Nash's interview of a lifetime. Anyway, I'll radio the other cars and tell them the plan is a go. Hopefully the next time I see you, it'll be with our killer behind bars. Take care now.
We'll see you soon, Leslie. Thank God. It sounds like this is almost over. We're nearly through.
Game is almost over. We're nearly through this.
Best we don't waste any time then. Let's get back on air.
You got it. Time to turn the music off. Bringing you back live now.
Welcome back to The Scream with me, Forrest Nash. The line is lit up, but before I get to our next caller, I just want to say things are looking up. It's almost over. But for now,
I'm sure there's probably like multiple
bring in
endings
our
or something
next
like that.
Evening, caller. This is Forrest Nash.
Hello, Forrest. This is John Hedges. I'm here with Casey. I wanted to give you an update on Jason.
Ooh.
John, is he going to be okay?
He's a fighter. He'll be fine. I've got him stabilized and resting in a bed. We're preparing to move him to the hospital.
Nice.
Thank you so much. If you hadn't been there, then... God, I don't even want to think about what would have happened.
Of course, Casey. We're just happy he's okay.
John, Casey, you two did all the work. Tell Jason to get well soon from us, whenever he's up for it.
Well, why don't you tell him yourself?
Is this Forrest?
The one and only.
One and only. I hope you're feeling better.
It's good to hear you, Jason. How are you?
Oh, well, you know, I've got a hole in my stomach, and there's a knife in my leg.
In there.
John gave me something to take the edge off.
Don't you hate when you got a knife in your leg?
I might feel even better than either of you. Oh,
Sorry, water went down the wrong pipe.
Take it easy until you get to St. Gabriel's.
I will. But, before that, I needed to call you. I'm guessing the Whistling Man is still out there?
Yep. As far as we know, anyway.
Well, I was worried you'd say that. God damn it.
Actually, I'm glad you called. I wanted to talk to you about what happened earlier.
Go for it.
We spoke to Roller Ricky not long after you were attacked.
You spoke to Ricky? Is he alright?
He is now. I mean, he was attacked earlier, but this call came after.
Hey, guys, I'm really sorry, but there's a call on the other line. I just need to make sure we don't have another situation brewing. You fill Jason in on what happened. I'll be right back.
All right.
Sure, Peggy.
I guess.
Sorry, Jason. Where was I? Ah, yep. Ricky's fine. You don't need to worry about him.
That's a relief.
He told us about George.
Sounds like everything's finally coming out now.
Got some info for us?
Been tough to hold it all in.
Sounds like you've been holding back about something awful, Jason.
I'm part of the reason my best friend is dead, Forrest. And the few who knew about it said if I ever said anything, I'd find myself in jail. For a long time. It was hell. And then the town just moved on. Like he'd never existed.
What happened that night?
I went along with the stupid prank, that's what. Whistling night. Some of the guys on the football team had an idea for a way we could haze the newcomers.
Always the hazing.
We decided to plan a party in the woods and have the Whistling Man crash it. It was stupid. We each had a role.
And sometimes the shot just clears the
Stabbed friend.
thing, even if I aim in like the same
The
location.
party that night, I left the group for a second. Met our Whistling Man. Pretended to get stabbed in front of everyone. Started an almighty panic. Those screams. That was the last time I saw or heard George alive.
How
Why
did
the
George
cover-up?
die, Jason?
I don't know. I was playing dead. But when I heard her scream,
Ricky mentioned a girl named Bean. Is that who you mean?
Bean. Oh yeah. I guess George did call her that. Yeah. He called her Bean. I heard her again tonight, Forrest. Her name was...
What?
Oh, they cut our power.
Are we still on air?
No, we're not. Seems like the power is completely gone.
How do we get it back on?
I don't, oh, we can use the emergency generator down in...
Bad luck.
Ricky picked it up a while ago in case we ever needed to do an emergency broadcast.
An emergency broadcast?
Emergency? You know, nuclear war, alien attack, broadcasting a serial killer's location to the cops so we can end this nightmare.
Oh boy.
Fair point.
It's in the storage area, in the far back corner, up on the wall. You might have spotted it earlier when you were digging around for all those tapes. It'll have a big red button. Just press that. I'll see you when you're back.
Okay. Now it's dark. Actually, it's not really any different. Why is it so red out there? Anybody out here? We've got like emergency light situation going on.
That's not opening.
Yeah, it's like just barely any darker. It's pretty bright in here. So not here. Man, directional audio is it's powerful. Nothing's happening, and yet
Far back corner. Why is this station so big?
it's true. Where's the freaking... He is spitting right now.
That must be it. Boom! We've got power.
Hey, let's go. We've got a friend.
I need to warn Peggy.
Which way's out? Let's go. Find the whistling man. Are you here, whistling man? Are you gonna sneak up on me?
What the hell?
What? What was that sound? We've got saves. Oh no!
Oh no.
What you been reading, Peggy?
Peggy! Where'd you go?
Oh no, now I'm in here!
No way. This can't be happening.
Hey, what's up?
What the...
What? Why are you walking on the... What are you doing? What?
A call. What do you want?
Good to talk to you again, Forrest. You know, I've really enjoyed our chats tonight.
I guess we've had some moments. My favorite was when Ricky ran you out of the rink.
Ha! You sure did get me then, Forrest.
Where's Peggy?
Have some patience, Forrest. It's almost the end of the night.
I don't have any
The
patience.
end of the show. But it's not over just yet. Got a little time still. So let's make the most.
Happy birthday, Peg! How you're now you're great and 8. Oh,
What do you mean? Make the most of it how?
Well, I thought we'd end tonight's Whistling Man special with a special guest. The one who started it all. Let me take that out of your mouth and
You crazy bitch! Let me go!
welcome to the air, Mr. Teddy Gallows Jr.
Wait.
It's all gonna come
You're not-
tonight, Teddy.
huh?
Your daddy and his money saved you 20 years ago.
Then who's the one in the office?
Crawled out of his coffin with all the money in the world.
Wait. Where the hell is Teddy? How are you talking to him if you're here with me?
Because I'm not there with you, Forrest.
So who's this?
Here with Teddy.
Is this Peggy?
He says where that is. Well, he knows he'll get it.
Wait, then Who am I looking at?
Forrest Nash, let me introduce you and all of Gallows Creek to my boy, Henry Barrow.
Hi, Henry. Nice to meet you.
Don't mind him.
Okay.
He's just shy.
So there were two whistling.
That's why they were everywhere.
Of course. That explains how you were always able to get around town so quickly.
Hang on. Did you say Barrow? Then are you?
Let me just get this mask off. Damn uncomfortable thing. No wonder Mooney went crazy wearing this.
Mooney. Oh.
There we go.
Marie Campbell?
Campbell's good to go.
She's old girl.
Possibilities.
Well, it sure has been years since I last saw.
Are you trying to hit on her? What the-
God damn it!
Marie Campbell. So, not Dawn, huh?
No, not Dawn.
What are you going to?
Everyone's gonna know now what Teddy did. He killed George that night. This night. 20 years ago.
Listen to me. You.
You're gonna talk when I talk to you. And not a moment before.
No, I can't adjust these.
I'm gonna give you the chance to talk. You're gonna help me reveal what really happened to George all those years ago.
Okay, Marie. I'll do it.
Good. Then let's
Where'd
talk
Peggy go?
about the night George was murdered.
Murdered? Listen,
Are you whacking him with a magazine?
I said you speak when you're spoken to. Now, I know you've done some good work tonight in piecing together what happened to George 20 years ago, and that's why I want you to interview us.
Interview you. All right. I can do that.
Thank you. I want you to help me.
Gotta keep them on the line.
The story, Forrest. Do a good job. And hell, you might be the only one to leave here alive.
I need to drag this out. If I can buy Leslie time to get back to Gallows Creek, and if I can find out where Marie is, then this can end. Teddy, we'll start with you. Just, talk me through what happened that night. How did it start?
how would I know? It was 20 years ago.
Do you want to die, Teddy? Because if you don't start talking...
What the hell? God damn it. Okay. Our first team party was coming up. And when I saw the date it was scheduled for, I had an idea for a way we could prank the new guys.
What made that night special?
That was the night Mooney went missing. We couldn't pass it up. I was just surprised no one had ever thought to do it before.
Wait. You mean this was the first whistling night?
Keep talking, Teddy.
We went up near Whistling Point. God, who was there? Me, Jason, and George, of course. But George didn't come alone. He brought Marie.
And
This guy's just watching me do this stupid stuff here.
Too, wasn't he?
Yes, Ricky was there too. Runner Ricky, our wide receiver. I helped him off the bottle, you know? Because I'm a decent man.
Is that so?
Yes, it is. He came apart one day. Some people do. He had some issues. Wasn't stable.
Wasn't stable.
I didn't want him to hurt his
I wish I could
chances
keep
in
pushing it
life,
while it's spinning,
So I helped him keep himself together.
but I can't.
You were afraid he would talk about that night, weren't you?
Keep talking.
About midway through the night, we put the prank into action.
We looked up at the trees and saw Jason there, bloody, like he'd just been stabbed. And the whistling man, screaming. George and I and Ricky, we got left behind. But Ricky was in on it too. I know he was.
Nah, he wasn't.
Teddy were as close as anybody. Teddy must have told him the plan.
Did you ask Ricky if he knew or not?
I didn't see any reason to. Why?
Because Ricky phoned up earlier. He didn't know anything about it, Marie.
What?
He had no idea what was happening. He said he was as terrified as anybody. Isn't that right, Teddy? You didn't tell him, did you?
Ricky never could keep his mouth shut. If we told him, he would have given everything away.
But he... well... It doesn't matter. He didn't run his mouth enough to tell anybody about it afterwards. He's still guilty.
It was just a stupid prank.
How can you still say it was just a prank?
Oh, come on.
Prank gone wrong.
God damn it.
You made George
Gone serial killer.
He thought his best friend was dead.
And so tonight you stabbed him for real?
It's the role he wanted to play.
Jason's still alive, Marie. He was with a friend. We talked her through how to stop the bleeding.
Guess you haven't been listening to the radio.
And professional help, just in time.
Oh. Well, shame he didn't have the good sense to die earlier. He's gonna regret that. Enough about him. Me and George took off running, but somehow we got separated in the woods. I ended up near the bottom of Whistling Point, and when I noticed George wasn't with me...
I wish I had the map so I could see what was going on.
I don't know how he snuck up on me, but the whistling man grabs me. I scream, and he starts laughing. Telling me it's just a joke.
I can stall for time here. How did you feel in that moment?
I felt like nothing was real. I felt small.
I felt like a small bean.
And
Just like George called me.
Who was under the mask, Marie? Who was the whistling man?
it was Chuck. Chuck Brody. Laughing away. But
Laughing away.
And he's looking up at the top of Whistling Point.
What was he looking at? Teddy, what happened next?
Nothing. I mean, it was just
Teddy?
George fell off Whistling Point.
Where were you when it happened?
You pushed him. You were up there. You were dressed as the Whistling Man.
Lots of whistling
I
mans.
didn't push him. God
Whistling
damn it.
men.
I just chased him up there and he kept backing up. When I saw he was about to go over, I reached out. That's what you saw.
You liar.
It's not my fault. He didn't know.
Infinite whistling works. Unlimited whistling works.
Brains. He would have realized. Ugh. You bitch.
Well, Marie, do you have enough whistles in stock?
After all you did.
Killer of cereals, do you have enough whistles in stock? Let's see.
If she's lying, why the cover-up?
My future was at stake, Ash.
Your future was at Outback Steakhouse.
People like us are bred for bigger things.
Infinite bread at Olive Garden.
I'm going to be the mayor of this town, Forrest. And then governor. And then, who knows? What happened that night was tragic. It should never have happened. But it was a mistake.
Another steak.
Just a stupid joke gone wrong. So my father sent Clive out to clean it up. Why should a blip ruin my future?
Start doing squats. It's fine.
Blip?
That's an evil thing to say, Teddy.
That's the way it is.
5,
father
6,
agreed.
7, 8,
Sandra found him the
9,
next morning
10,
while out jazz
11.
running.
She found him in the river, but she lied about that to protect Teddy.
She said something about her rent going up, unless she... Teddy, did your father own Sandra Sharp's dance studio?
It's Gallows Creek, not Sharp.
Uh-huh.
I take it that's a yes?
Yes, okay.
Fucking landlords.
Now.
That's it then. Your father was going to
Wanted
run her
your
out of
own
business
personal
unless
fiefdom.
She lied and said she found him in the reservoir instead of the river.
What my father did in his business dealings is nothing to do with me.
The false reports. That's why you killed Sheriff Matthews too, isn't it, Maria?
No
Not
shit,
just to get out of the
Forrest.
way, but
Everyone was in on it, Forrest. Even the coroner wrote a fake report. Said George was drinking. That he just got himself into trouble. And
I saw. I'm sorry. For all it's worth, Virginia didn't have much of a choice. She had a sick sister whose treatments she couldn't afford. She played along with the gallows to save her sister's life. And her own.
even still, she should have told the truth. I did my part. I tried everything I could think of.
And then you became a serial killer.
But no, that coward killed
Or
us.
attempted serial killer, I guess.
But Maurice Russell is dead now.
You've been through hell, Marie. I'm sorry.
You've got no idea. Never should have started. You shouldn't have pushed my George off a cliff. You should have been punished.
I guess he was pregnant at the time. Hey, Fire, how's it going?
At least for now.
We're doing squats in Peggy's office.
First met before he joined the football team. It was right after he shot the winning throw.
Wait a sec. You're at the football field.
Jesus Christ! Forrest, you idiot! We're in the gym at Gallows Creek High!
I told you not to do that.
Whoops. Let's reload.
Wait,
There were 2 whistling mans.
I'm sorry. For all it's worth, Virginia didn't have much of a choice. She had a sick sister whose treatments she couldn't afford. She played along with the gallows to save her sister's life. And her own.
I thought they were football players. Why would they not be at the field?
I did my part. I tried everything I could think of. I even went to the newspaper.
But anyway, this is the son of Whistling Man.
But Maurice Russell is dead now.
The other Whistling Man is Marie.
You've been through hell, Marie. I'm sorry.
You've got no idea.
Also, we're broadcasting this live,
Started.
as usual.
You shouldn't have pushed my George off a cliff. You should have been punished. It's coming to a stop.
What kind of throw is this?
Here. George and I first met before he joined.
Oh, before he joined the football team.
It was right after he shot the winning throw.
Wait a sec.
I wasn't paying attention to what you said. Anyway, school gym.
We're at Gallows Creek High, in the gymnasium.
That's right, Forrest. Not that it matters, but yes, we're here. Anyway, I think that about wraps up the interview with Teddy. So,
Marie? Where? Oh my god.
Peggy!
Peggy, what are you doing there?
gotta help me.
quiet. You'll talk more later.
Why are you there? What?
I have to talk to someone who mattered more than you ever did.
Peggy?
It's been so long since I've seen your face. I worried you wouldn't come.
Marie! Oh my god. I thought you...
And here I was, thinking you'd forgot me.
I'd never forget my own sister.
What?
Forrest seems lost for words. Want to explain, Peggy?
Earlier, while you were speaking to Jason, I got a call. Do you remember?
Oh, it was Dawn.
It was from Dawn.
It was Marie.
She said that my sister Marie was there that night George died, and that I should come to the gym for a reunion.
And when you walked in, you found out.
That my sister is the Whistling Man.
Good to see you too, Peggy.
Why didn't you tell me any of this?
She said that it was my last chance to see my sister. I knew if I told you, you'd try to stop me or come with me when we need you on the radio. And I just...
You should have said something. You should have told me.
I know, okay? I should have. But I didn't imagine this situation then, so just... What happened to you, Marie? You just disappeared one day.
Disappeared?
What?
I was thrown out, Peggy. I begged Mom and Dad to do something about what happened that night, but did they care? No.
Want some coffee?
Stay quiet. They only cared when they learned I'd been with George. And
Wait. What?
Marie, I'm so sorry. I never knew.
it's not your fault.
Hey.
Really, it's Mom and Dad I should be seeing right now. But since they're dead and gone, well,
Put some coffee
I'll have to settle for the next best
in
thing.
here. Eugene. Who's Eugene? Wait, why?
Wait. Is that why you went after that kid in the maze? Eugene Stein? Because his parents?
That's right. Eugene's parents were there that night, too. They got themselves killed in a bus accident.
Want some?
And since only their child was left,
Want it?
Marie, please.
Mom and Dad are gone, Peggy.
Just open the door.
Besides, you forgot me. Just like the rest. You forgot.
Marie, Peggy never forgot about you.
Keep your mouth shut.
She kept a card from you. She kept it
Right here.
here on her desk.
What card?
The card you made me for my 8th birthday.
Love him.
What does it say then?
Happy birthday, Peg. Now you're great and 8. Love, M.
Henderson police! Freeze! No! Henry! Get out of there!
Whoa, the shooting.
Peggy!
We have 2 wounded, and we're in pursuit of the suspect.
Henderson police! Freeze!
Forrest!
Leslie, how's Peggy?
She's been cut pretty bad, but we're here.
Hi. I guess there was a knife and not a gun, so.
God, Marie!
Hey, Zara!
Peggy survived. She can die.
She needs help. Now, we got here just in the nick of time.
I guess if I didn't examine this card.
She bolted right as we got here. The police are right on her heels. It won't be long now. It's over for
I'm glad I'm a busybody, I guess.
Well, folks, it was a long night, but we made it through together. I'm gonna head off to go check on Peggy. This has been Forrest Nash.
I'm still trapped in here. Still stuck. Help! Oh.
And it's been a scream.
Dun, dun, dun. Forrest Nash survived. He can die. Alright, so Murphy died and Maurice died. Oh. What is this room? Conti's Pizza. My hand.
Officer Rob, come in. 1
suspect is in custody. We've trailed the other suspect into the nearby woods.
You better not be friggin' copyright. We saved everyone except for these two. I wanted to save this guy. This guy I don't really care about. No, Murphy! Hot Dave. Alright, so what do these people look like? This is Jennifer, Scott, Cynthia. I don't remember those people. That's what Peggy looks like. Virginia. Roller Rick. Eugene. Lisa, Seth, Chuck. Oh, there's the Officer Martinez. Teddy Gallows. There's Jason. Chad. Where's is Carly not on here? Or Carrie, whatever her name is. I guess she didn't have a way of dying, so she doesn't show up. I would not have minded if this guy died though. Is this room somewhere in the...
We have the suspect cornered at the top of Whistling Point.
Oh, she's gonna fall off Whistling Point, I guess. Why do you have multiple beer bottles that still have beer in them? At least put them in the fridge.
Put your hands in the air! Get down on the ground! Don't move! Nobody else has to get hurt!
Can't move those, sadly.
Do you have a visual? Negative. No sign of the suspect anywhere.
Uh-huh. How long does this go? I think I glitched the game. Yeah, this part's a little glitchy. Something weird's going on here. Why did they turn black? What happened? They're broken. Oh no! What is happening? It's unloading. Oh. All right. Is that it? Is there's something else I can continue from? There was like... I didn't get like a message. The game just kind of... Oh.
Keep your mouth shut.
She kept a
Alright.
card from you. She kept it here on her desk.
What card? The card you made me for my 8th birthday.
What did he say then?
I don't even have to be looking at it. He just automatically says it. So I can't even change the outcome.
Love M.
Alright. So I guess that's the end. Oh, look, I have 3 records collected, 6 keys collected, 138 paper ball baskets made from the desk. I guess that's it. The problem is I can't really speedrun this game. It's really, like, maybe there's settings to make it so that I can skip through everything. Pause, resume, hide show, grab. There does not appear to be a fast forward button. So yeah, it just doesn't seem like there's a way to speed through. You can see the credits here as well. But yeah, I guess that's the end of this game. A little, I mean, I guess it lasted about as long as How Long to Beat said, about 5 to 6 hours. This is about 5 to 6 hours. Yeah, I guess that's gonna be the end of this game. But we still have time, so I don't know what to do. I know. I'm just gonna play Dark Souls.